Ultima IV, Quest of the Avatar, a milestone in video game storytelling and morality. When Ultima IV, Quest of the Avatar was released in 1985, it didn't just continue the saga of the Ultima series. It transformed the landscape of role-playing games forever. Developed by Richard Garriott, also known as Lord British, Ultima IV broke away from the standard dungeon crawl hack-and-slash approach that dominated RPGs of the era and introduced players to a deeply philosophical, moral, and open-ended gaming experience. Prior to Ultima IV, most RPGs focused on defeating evil villains or monsters to achieve power or treasure. Ultima IV flipped this formula. Instead of hunting a dark lord or recovering a mystical artifact, the player's quest was to become the Avatar, a paragon of virtue who embodies 8 ethical principles: honesty, compassion, valor, justice, sacrifice, honor, spirituality, and humility. The game challenged players to consider the moral consequences of their actions, rewarding ethical behavior and punishing dishonesty or selfishness. This shift from external conquest to internal moral development was revolutionary. For the first time, an RPG asked players to reflect on how they played the game, not just what they achieved. It was less about winning battles and more about understanding oneself, a profound philosophical twist for a mid-1980s video game. Ultima IV also innovated in gameplay mechanics. Its open-world design allowed players to explore the land of Britannia freely, interacting with townfolk, solving quests, and uncovering secrets at their own pace. Unlike linear RPGs of the era, success in Ultima IV relied on thoughtfulness, observation, and ethical decision-making rather than brute force. Dialogue trees and NPC interactions were more sophisticated than in most contemporary games. Players had to learn the values of Britannia and embody them through their choices. Even small acts, returning lost items, telling the truth, or showing mercy, could influence the outcome of the game. This focus on ethical gameplay created a dynamic, living world that felt responsive to the player's character and choices. The impact of Ultima IV on the gaming industry cannot be overstated. Its emphasis on morality, choice, and character development paved the way for modern role-playing games, including classics like Fallout, Baldur's Gate, and the Elder Scrolls series. The concept of a non-linear narrative where players' decisions shape the story became a fundamental principle in later RPG design. Moreover, Ultima IV inspired the idea that games could explore philosophical and ethical themes. Its approach influenced genres beyond RPGs, including adventure games and simulation games, encouraging designers to create worlds where morality and the story mattered as much as mechanics and combat. Even decades after its release, Ultima IV is celebrated as a milestone in gaming history. It demonstrated that video games could be more than escapist entertainment. They could provoke thought, encourage ethical reflection, and offer players a unique, personalized experience. Its legacy is seen in modern games that prioritize choice, morality, and player agency, proving that Richard Garriott's vision of the Avatar was ahead of its time. In short, Ultima IV wasn't just a game. It was a philosophical journey, a pioneering RPG, and a blueprint for the future of interactive storytelling. Its influence continues to resonate, reminding designers and players alike that the most compelling quests are often the ones that challenge the heart and the mind, not just the sword arm.